All right. So this is a run of 1 mile. It is slightly sub 6. The most impressive thing about it is it's ridiculously cold, like lower 30s. And I didn't drop the juggling ball, but you can't actually know that because the fam is not very good at keeping up and trying to do videography. So I thought I would simply juggle for you over here in this little corner. And yeah, you should totally skip to the end and I finish a mile race. It kind of made me appreciate the coaches and the parents that watched all those, longer races that are incredibly boring to watch. By the way, it's actually a lot of fun to run and juggle. I kind of would recommend it, but I apologize in advance if your form goes down. Totally not responsible. Alright, so there's the lovely view of the park. I did a lot of loops around this back in the day, home at the time being. So in any case, if you've ever been interested in this, which is juggling plus running, it is officially called joggling, which doesn't give any credit to the fact that sometimes you're trying to actually run pretty fast. Not that sub 6 mile is at all very fast, but take it or leave it. So if you are doing joggling, a couple things to note. There are many kinds of things you can juggle. You kind of should start with balls that don't roll. And the reason why that's important is traffic. You really don't want to get yourself or anybody else hurt. One time I almost lost a juggling ball to the Charles at MIT. Try to avoid that. Another thing, if you can just run off the road, that's certainly better. I actually really like windy trails. So as exciting as just normal running is, to me, I like running over rocks, roots. I like throwing balls high, seeing if I can get it over tree limbs, catching it. It's not particularly consistent, but it's what I like to do. So let's see. Oh, one of the best things of juggling while running is that people get excited. Like, I don't know if you've ever been doing a long race and there's not enough people cheering. There are always people cheering, like, wherever you go. And so, while it's normally a boring course, I really like down and back 5Ks. And I would say that there's two kinds of runners in 5Ks. There's really people that are just genuinely excited for you, and then there's people that are very salty. And it's amazing because you can really, you hear it, and whether they are salty or excited for you, it's always encouraging. Alright, so we're about at the halfway mark, so we're making progress. I'm getting a little bit tired, but not as tired as I was the other day. Let's see, what else I have? How about I switch to the light up ball? So one of the things that you can do, obviously, during normal parts of the year when there's sunlight, is use standard balls, but my favorite is to not have to wear a headlight, and instead I'll just try to switch this up, use the light up balls. So we'll kind of throw this into the mix, / throw those out, and let me go see if I can get the light. And wherever that light switch is. There we go. Much, much better. Alright, so these unfortunately do roll, but the advantage to them is obvious. You don't have to wear a headlamp, and if you're not worried about gangs, if you will, it makes it a lot of fun. One of the other benefits is I find that it is easier to see juggling balls that are lit up, and it actually helps to improve consistency. One of the other benefits, though, for sort of the hacky sack, if you will, of juggling balls is they tend to fall right into your hand, and the advantage to that is that it's a little easier to catch. So this might be a bit tricky. Alright, we got about 1 more minute left in the video, so here's what I'll do. If you want to have some fun, see if you can follow that middle ball for a couple minutes while it spins around. So I'll follow it in my head. Hopefully it's in frame. I've definitely lost it, so I will put a comment later. And am I getting close? Oh, so far away. Alright. Couple of notes. There's different types of jugglers. There's obviously folks like me that juggle. There are people that do tricks, which is awesome. I have a lot of appreciation for them. There's people that are doing tricks and what I would consider numbers juggling, meaning they're always going for how many can I juggle. That's kind of its own form. And then there's people that just enjoy it for the kind of the art that it is. So there goes finishing a mile. It's going to be, I think, a 5:37, 5:38. So long, be well, and have fun running.